Hello, Gemini. This is your reading. This is for the sign of Gemini, whether it is your sun, moon, or rising sign. So let's go ahead and get an overall energy for the reading, and then we'll get started. This is for Gemini, sun, moon, rising. For an overall energy for Gemini. White Eagle. The connection to divine guidance is within you. This deck is pretty cool because it has a whole section of just like a white owl, a white, so the white is a little bit more connected to spirit and the divine. So getting the white eagle is letting us know about the connection to divine guidance is within you. All right, what tarot cards do I want to use? Hermit. Hermit is the first card out. Justice is under the deck. Strength. Maybe you're feeling like something is unjust and you're going within, soul searching, finding your power in the situation. Prince of Discs or Pentacles. Eight of Swords, Six of Wands. So along like with the Hermit mode here, you're in isolation, but it's there is success with what's going on, maybe even public recognition. You're doing it very slow moving and reliable. But there is a feeling of holding back or isolation, feeling like you can't do this or something to that effect. Maybe it's the working with other people, like you're trying to do it on your own. You feel like you'll have more success doing whatever this is on your own, and like if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself, sort of situation. All right, what is the past? The Devil and the Judgment card. Okay. So it looks like you have healed or broken away from a toxic or addictive situation, and you're having like this second chance. And maybe that's the fear of why you want everything to be done right, so you feel like you have to do it yourself. We have the Five of Wands under here. That's competition. So what is the future? Maybe the stress is there's a lot of competition in your line of work, or whatever it is that you're doing, you know. Even to the sense of, if you're looking for a new house right now, the competition is great, because I don't mean great in a good way. I mean, it's so hard to buy a house right now because there's so much competition and not enough houses on the market. Maybe it's competition in your love life. Maybe it's competition at work. But feeling like, okay, so the future, we have inspiration, a new found energy, a spark. Under the deck is the Lover's card, so the choice. So there'll be whatever this feeling of I can't do this, or I have to do it on my own, or things are kind of slow. It's successful, but it's moving slow. There's going to be a new burning energy coming here in the future. So let's get the advice. Ten of Wands. So the advice is to drop this heavy burden. Drop the burden. Don't do it all on your own. And then Justice is under the deck. That's balance, finding balance. You can't possibly do everything on your own. We do have, you know, with the Gemini card, it's about communication. It says hone your negotiation and relationship skills. So whether you're negotiating work-wise or relationship-wise, needing compromise, needing balance. What do we have? Yeah, Justice is under the deck. Oh shoot, sorry you guys. I'm trying to hover over the cards to see what I'm being drawn to clarify this reading for you, and I bumped the camera. So in the past, we have having a second chance, breaking from this addiction, or this, whatever this devil energy is to you. Okay? What do I want to clarify here? Strength. Like, I'm not getting substance to this reading. I mean, it's because they're general and I'm reading for such a wide scale of people. There's the devil again. Okay, so a lot of this has to do with breaking from the devil energy. You know, as you can see, he's got the strings here. Having the strength to break from that, whether it's your own addictions or breaking from, you know, a toxic situation. Eight of Swords, Prince of Discs, Six of Wands. It's like, it says isolation, reliability, and success. Tell me more about this. Isolation, reliability, and success. The Hierophant. So the Hierophant is who we go to for advice, the Pope type of thing, like a teacher. So instead of isolating yourself, you can reach out for help. It can also represent things that have longevity, something that is going to be around a long time. So maybe it's you're wanting to do it all on your own because it, you know, whether it's your business or something that you want to last for a long time. Three of Cups is on the bottom. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Fool is under there. So for the Ace of Wands, the Future card, we have this energy along with the Happily Ever After, Ten of Cups, you know, like that's happiness. And we have the Magician, and then we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups can almost be like there are a lot of choices or options to where we're not sure which to pick. So with the Fool underneath, it's almost like with this newfound energy, you're really going to go for it. You know, trying to get your Ten of Cups. You're going to manifest it. You're going for it. But as you go for it and it manifests, it's almost like that part where you're like, oh, wow, is this, maybe this isn't really what I wanted. You know, like when it starts happening and you start seeing something over here, like maybe this is actually a better situation or a better setup, or because we have the Fool under the deck that's like really going for it, having that energy. It's like that spark of inspiration. And these two together for me is like when we're manifesting, can we, you know, can this just happen? I'm going to make the moves. I'm going for it. I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to make this happen. And once it starts happening, or you're seeing it, or it's coming, you realize, oh crap, maybe that isn't so great. Maybe this other you know, and so this is the Future. So the advice we had is the dropping that burden. Let's go ahead and get more clarity on the advice. Two of Wands. So yeah, you're gonna need to maybe you don't have to make the decision, because this was kind of coming out. The Two of Wands is where you're at that fork in the road, where you're trying to figure out what path you're going to take, you know, what you're examining. You know, the world is in your hand. You could have either thing. This was in reverse, and about, you know, dropping the heavy burden. Six of Cups is under the deck. So ultimately, your advice is to choose what brings you emotional fulfillment and emotional happiness. Um, I would assume that if you're manifesting it and it's coming, it's something that would be great as well. You just might start seeing, like, oh crap, maybe I'd rather have this other, you know? So, um, let's see what else. Yes, Six of Cups, you know, bringing in balance, brings in emotional fulfillment. And, you know, with this kind of, this came out in reverse along with this. So maybe dropping the burden of the choice. You know, like, don't, this can get overwhelming. Like, oh shit, I got to choose something. I got to choose which, you know, you feel overwhelmed of, you have to choose which way you're going. And I think the advice is saying, don't, you know, drop that burden. You don't have to choose, because the one that is meant for you is gonna be the one that sticks. Is gonna pan out. So maybe you don't even have to worry about knowing which, you know. What else? I mean, we've got the Hermit and this Eight of Swords. You know, that's analysis paralysis. It's feeling, overthinking and things like that. But the key word in this one is isolation. So, along, you know, when we have the Hermit there, I feel like that's what's going on. Is basically you're feeling like, in order to get success and to have things be reliable, you can only rely on yourself. With this, you're going to get some newfound energy. You're going for it. You want your cake and eat it too. You know, like, well, that's not even that. I guess you want your happily ever after. And you're going to manifest, and it's going to work. And so much so that you're not sure if you actually want it once you get it. But don't worry, because whichever thing is meant for you will be the thing that sticks. Kudos on breaking free from healing that devil energy. This says the connection to the divine guidance is within you. So getting that white eagle is more connected to spirit and the divine than getting, I don't know, whatever color eagle we have in there. Let me see. We do have the Justice underneath here. You could be dealing with Libra, or it could be talking about things will pan out and be balanced and fair. Let's do a crystal card. What did we get here? Sodalite. All right, so logic, instincts, and rationality. Rational thinking is heightened with the logic stone, known to clear mental confusion and enhance analytical and creative problem solving. Sodalite helps ease anxiety around emotions and calms inclinations toward flighty feelings. The stone provides insight into truths that make sense, not just logically, but also intuitively. It calls you back to your animal instincts, getting you to trust your bodily sensations and the messages your physical self is constantly sending to your brain. Very cool. I am wanting to pull. I don't know which one here. Any last messages or advice for this reading? Connection. We are all connected. And then we have the air signs here with you on there. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, like tattoos here on here. The sign here is communication, and this is about connection. And then the connection to the divine is within you. All right, I think I'm going to wrap it up. If this has helped in any way, maybe brought some clarity or any clarity or peace or any help your way, make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell, so then you know when I am uploading more. And it does help if you like and share, things like that. It helps widen the amount of people that can see the videos, so maybe they would resonate as well. Thank you so very much, and I will catch you in my next one.